am back with another video. So before we get too far into this video, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. On the road to 1K subscribers. Let's get there because I am almost there. I think I'm like 75 subscribers away. But we ain't here to talk about that right now. So basically, I just decided, like, I really just decided this. I was like, let me pick up the camera because I haven't been on YouTube in like 4 or 5 days. So I decided to pick up the camera, and today, I know y'all saw the title and the thumbnail. So today, basically, I'm gonna just be telling y'all how's life as a young single, wait a minute, a young single mother. So, and I'm gonna be giving a little advice. Well, I can give y'all advice, but y'all ain't gotta take the advice because I was young too. But first thing I want to say is be mindful of who you have kids by. And what I mean by that is, you know, if this person done gave you plenty of red signs, well, red flags as y'all would call it, if that person gave y'all plenty red flags, please don't go out and have kids by this person. Not saying you did it on purpose. Like, well, not saying if the child was playing or not playing. But if they give you many red flags, wrap it up. Like, just wrap it up to be on the safe side. Because me, I definitely, with that, I'm not here to bash nobody anyway. Well, I'm not here to bash anybody. And I'm not here to call nobody name. If you know, you know. But to me, I feel like I made a mistake with the person that I had a child by. And I ain't gonna too much get into it, but just know, like, I went through my whole pregnancy alone. Like, it wasn't anybody there to actually, you know, be there for me and hold my hand. And when I say that, I mean like the father. Like, I was there going through the journey alone. Like, he only went to one doctor's appointment with me. And from that, I should already knew what was the outcome once the baby actually got here. So with that, it's just that was just one of the biggest mistakes I ever made. But I can't say I don't regret my baby, but I definitely regret the timing, I guess you can say that. But to y'all, I hear that thinking y'all found the person y'all want to spend the rest of y'all life with at a young age, because I got pregnant at 16, had my child at 17. Just be mindful of things. Like, and I must say, when I had my child at 17, I was on my shit. Like, I really was. Like, kept going to school. I wasn't one to drop out. Not saying I have nothing against the ones that dropped out when they had kids, but I wasn't one to drop out. I continued to went to school. I continued to have good grades. I graduated with a 3.9 GPA. I wouldn't say I was the top, but I was definitely, we had like, I say close to 300, and I definitely was the top. I was in the top 100. I was actually ranked 63 of like 2 something. But like, I went to school my whole pregnancy. I didn't let my pregnancy be an excuse of why I should miss class. I didn't let pregnancy be an excuse as if why I'm late to class. Like, none of that. But we're gonna fast forward. Turn 18. I got a job. I actually started working at McDonald's, but it was like a summer job. So once the summer was over, I actually got hired on to Walmart. So I was working at Walmart up until last year, which was 2021 of August. So working at Walmart, I ended up getting a car, taking care of my baby. Well, I was always taking care of my baby. Like, I always did what I needed to do to make sure Eddie was okay. So we're going to fast forward, you know, to me getting an apartment, to me getting a new car. Now I'm on a new job. So it's like, sometimes being a parent is definitely overwhelming. However you say it, y'all know what I'm trying to say, because y'all know I can't talk. But it can definitely get to that point. And being a single mom, like, it's hard. But I'm at the point in life where I'm going to do what I need to do to make sure my child is okay. And I'm not going to beg nobody to be in my child's life, because one thing about it, those kids are watching. So regardless if I say something to her or not, she notice who come around and who don't come around. So I don't even have to speak on that part much. But overall, being a parent, a young single parent, it's definitely hard. Like, I definitely have my times where I just cry, because sometimes I just cry because I want better. I don't feel like I'm doing a good job as parenting. And y'all, whenever I fuss at Addie, like the other day, she made me so mad. So I had fussed at her. I didn't beat her or nothing. I just fussed at her. And like, I can't even lie. I dead ass sat in the car. Like, I'm about to cry now. Like, I seriously sat in the car and like, I was really calling myself a bad parent. But I don't understand why. I don't like yelling and fussing at her. I don't like beating her. I don't like seeing her cry. Like, and then half of the time, wait a minute. And then sometime when I fuss at her, she'll yell and be like, you so mean. You not my mom. I'm gonna tell Della. Everybody know Della is my mom. So like, and like one time, hold on y'all. Like one time she real deal told me she didn't love me. I don't know if she saying that because she's a kid and she's upset because she got fussed at. But I don't understand. Like, I don't beat her at all. Like, Addie don't get beaten. But when she had told me that, y'all, it was just hard. And it's even more hard when the child doesn't have a father. So it's like, dang. And then remind y'all, I am a mother, like a full-time mother. I have Addie every day of the week, every hour. Like, only time I don't have Addie is if I'm working. But other than that, I drop her off before work. I pick her up after work. It's like I don't really get me time. But that's not something I just tell people because I'm a mother. I signed up for it. That's something that I should have known that comes with it. But sometimes that can be hard. But the other day, I definitely like cried, like cry real tears. Like I called my daddy, like I was tired. Like sometimes you get to a point in your life when you're a single mom, being young as well. Sometimes you get to a point in your life where you just want to give up on everything. It's like nothing you do is not enough. Every time you make it to a safe place, it's like something else come up, or I just don't understand. But overall, being a mom is definitely hard for me. Like, I don't know. And one thing I can definitely say I miss about Taven was when we lived together, he actually used to get Addie like while I sleep, or if like sometimes I get off work, go home, have me time, just sleep, and he'll pick her up from wherever she at whenever he gets off, because he normally get off later than me when he's on first, or however it go. But we used to work around it, so it like, I don't know, like he was one person that actually gave me a break, like. But overall, being a mother is a young one is definitely hard. It's hard. It's like you want more for you and your child, like you really want more. Like, I don't know, but sometimes I feel like a bad parent, but at the same time I'm learning. I'm going day by day. Like, I'm trying to take things, step by step, because I'm only 21, so it's like I'm still learning as I go, you know. I feel like I'm doing, sometimes I feel like a bad mom, but overall I feel like I'm I'm doing pretty good to say I'm young because she'll be 5 this year. So it's like I've been doing this for almost 5 years. And I must say, it's definitely stressful. But I'm going to get through it. I'm going to continue to go because at the end of the day, that's my child. I birthed my child, and I just want her to know that regardless of what, mama is always there. I may fuss. She may get pop. She might not get everything she want when she want it. But I need for her to know that mama is always there. And regardless of what, I'm going to be there. And that's one thing about us moms. Our job is never done. These fathers get breaks, months long breaks. Meanwhile, us mothers, we are full-time mothers. To be honest, we pass full-time because only time I have a full day from my baby is if I'm taking a trip with somebody. That's it. And some trips she be on with me. The only trip she wasn't on with me was Puerto Rico, North Carolina when I went to see Wild 'N Out, Tennessee. Yeah, I think that was it. All the rest of those trips I've been on, Addie was with me. Me and Addie done been to Florida 2 times together. We took a couple of beach trips together. Every time I go somewhere, I have my baby. But yeah, it's just, I don't know. The advice that I would give to y'all is don't rush it. Let it happen when it happens. And if somebody constantly giving you red flags, take them. Keep an eye on that kind of stuff because sometimes some decisions are lifelong decisions. And having a baby by someone, that's definitely a lifelong decision. Well, it's lifelong, but in the world, it's to the child 18. But that's lifelong. You're going to be that child parent to the day you die or to the day that child die. So I feel like that's a lifelong thing, even past the age of 18, because after 18, you're still that child mom and dad. So with that, it's just be cautious. Just be very cautious. And sometimes, after I had Addie and I was growing up, because like I said, I had her at 17. So when I was growing up, between 17 and now, I was, I had this mindset of nobody will want me because I have a child. But that's not the case, because y'all know Taven, because this was once his channel before, so I can definitely speak on him. So with Taven, he definitely was a person who, didn't look at me any different because I had a child. He was always there for her. And even when I was pregnant, before I was pregnant, when I was pregnant, after I had added to the time we even got back together in 2020, Taven was always there. And always. And that's one thing I can give to him. Even though he's not an actual father, if I could, give him that title. Well, I throw the title around sometimes. But overall, legally, if I can give him that title to being her father, I definitely would. Because it's not even about him spending money and stuff on her, but he definitely spends money on her. And it's not, like I said, it's not just that, it's your time, It was times where I think I told y'all this, he spent time with her without me. He'll spend time with both of us. He never looked at me different. He didn't never look at her different. He didn't judge me or none of that. None of that. He was just always there. And like I said, he was definitely a person who would give me a break when I needed it, wanted it. But with me, I told him I needed a break, but that's never something I really want, because I don't want to pin my child on somebody else just because I need a break. But I just hang in there. And sometimes when I get a break, it's normally me and Eddie going to separate rooms, and I just probably light candles, cut the TV off, drink some wine. Well, not cut it off, but cut the brightness down and just cut some music on the TV and drink wine in my robe. Like, that's normally my break from Addie. But remind you, she's still in the same household, just in her room, playing with toys on her iPad, eating snacks. Like, yeah, that's that. But overall, being a single mom to soon to be 5-year-old is definitely hard. I may seem okay. I may post pictures of me and Eddie like everything is okay. I may post pictures of me by myself saying I'm happy, this, that, and third. But in all, like, reality, like, I'm tired. But I don't let that, that's not something I go around telling people, because once again, this is something I knew that was coming. But I definitely didn't think about the, going through everything alone situation. But that don't grow on me. I'm cool with it. I'm not begging nobody to be in her life. I mean, it is what it is, but just be cautious of who you giving your body to and stuff like that. Cause and honestly, I didn't believe in the child support thing, because like I said, I had Eddie when I was 17. So when I was 17, he was 18. So it definitely, I didn't, like, from that moment, I could have did child support, but I didn't, because I felt like we were both young. Like carrying Eddie matured me. That pushed me to be a better person, act different, carry myself different, all of that. But for the guys, I feel like they'll mature more whenever the baby come. But for him, it didn't. It didn't at all. But I mean, it used to bother me, but now I don't even care. It is what it is. Because at the end of the day, Addison Alea Miller is taken care of, gonna forever be taken care of. And I always tell people this, because I need y'all to get this through y'all head. If something was to, like, not even being funny, if something was to ever happen to me, like, ever, force me hospitalized, death, like anything, if something was to happen to me, my child is to stay with my mom. That's that. Nothing more, nothing less. Eddie is to stay with my mom. And if I have to get it written out, notarized, or whatever the case may be, the steps to anything, I would go that extra mile. Because sometimes if the parent die, I think the child go with the father, and the father have to say so. That's not something that's not going to be in my case. In my case, my child is to be left with my mom. That's it. No ifs, no ands, and buts about it. I mean, of course, Taven, my grandma, and my aunt, they gonna still be in the picture, and my dad. But like, for as legal, legal guardian and all of that, she's to be left with my mom. When I pass away, that mother title for Eddie goes to my mom. Like, that, flat out, that's it. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. But I have my reasons for that. But I don't have to too much get into that, because like I said, I ain't not here to bash nobody. I'm just, telling y'all how life is just being single to a little girl. Y'all know these little girls need their dad or some kind of father figure. They need that because, you know, growing up, it's be the boys be out here. These girls need to know what is what when it comes to these dudes, like all of that. But I'm gonna play that role in being the mother and the father. I'm definitely gonna play that role. But I feel like if it ever comes down to it and I actually need a male to actually sit and have a talk with her, like to give her the rundown on stuff, it would definitely be Taven. And I know he would do it. And my dad. Yeah, it'll definitely be them two. But 9 out of 10, it'll be Taven first. And the reason is because she's comfortable with my dad, but it's like she's more comfortable with that bond, like with Taven. So it'll definitely be him if it ever comes down to it. But of course, I'm trying to handle it on my own. But it's still nothing like having a father figure, you know? But yeah, but to me, that's life as being a young mom. Like, but I think I have my moments where I feel like a bad parent, but overall, I think I'm a good parent because it's nothing in this world that Addie don't ask for and she don't get it. Like, did I put it right? Like anything Addie asks for, she get it. She might not get it at that moment, but I say 2 weeks max, she got what she asked for. Like, cause like with me growing up, my mom and my dad, they got me anything I wanted. Like, that was no question asked. Like, I only had to ask one time and I definitely got it. I had everything to ride on. I had all kinds of toys. And I know most people be like, they want their child to have a better life than them. Honestly, the way I grew up, I don't feel like it can be no better because I literally got everything, anything that I ever asked for. I even got stuff that I never asked for. Like, the only thing that I'm going to do for my child that my mom and dad didn't do for me, and that was to buy my first car. But I don't hold it against them because getting my first car on my own lets me know that I can do anything without my parents. Like, I use my own money, car in my name, insurance in my name. Like, on that first car, my mom and dad can't say they was entitled to nothing. And honestly, they can't say they entitled to nothing on my new car. Like, I don't know. I feel like carrying a child, giving birth, growing up with a child, I feel like that what turned me into the person that I am. You know, I'm more independent. So, you know, yeah, I'm going to ask my human banks for some money from time to time. But overall, I'm one of the person that like to, you know, get stuff on my own, such as a car, you know, apartment, you know. I want to do big things by myself, you know. Well, they can be there to guide me and stuff, but for as putting stuff in my name, that's what I want. I don't want my car to be in nobody else's name. I don't want nobody to say they had to put nothing in their name for me. Only thing my mama can say she had in her name for me was my phone. I give her that. She definitely got my phone in her name, and she definitely pays the bill too. And I love and thank my mom for that. And just yeah, in general, like once I ever get to where I want to be, like far as you know, anything, money, good job, or you know, other than YouTube, any of that. Once I get the funds, I mean, my mom and dad can definitely get whatever they want. I mean, I'm a mama's girl, but I'm more so of a daddy's girl. Like, I go to my mom for certain things and I go to my dad for certain things. But I'm more so of a daddy's girl. Like, I don't know. I love them both. I'm a mama's and daddy's girl, but I'm more on the father side. I don't know. I guess because, like I said, kids, females need father figures. And I guess that's why I'm so on my own dad's side. I don't know. And then my dad never, but my mama, she tell me no starting now sometimes. But I just ask again a little later and then I get a yeah. But with my dad, that man never tell me no. If I call that man for some money, call come around 4 o'clock. Come around this time. Come tomorrow morning, this, that, and the third. Like, my daddy never tell me no. And, like, I don't know. And he can be going through a hard time of himself, but he'll still make a way for me to get what I asked for. And it's not the case of me knowing, what goes on and still ask. No, I don't, because if my dad'll go through hard times, that's not something he tell me. I guess because he always want me to see that he's up. I don't know, but I'm old enough to know. I don't ask them for much. Yeah, they'll probably give me some money to eat with, do some online shopping. My dad, sometimes he definitely helps with my car payments or car insurance if I really need it. But I needed his help a couple of times with when I was staying in the apartment. And the reason is because, I had all them bills to myself. I had my car to myself. Like, everything I had to pay. So, of course, I needed a little help. But once, about 2 months went by after Taven left, I kind of got the hang of things. But it left my pockets dry. But I was okay with that because I wasn't one of the people that go out and party and do all that extra stuff. So long as my bills was paid, I was okay. Because at the end of the day, I still had a roof over me and my child head. We still had a running car, and we definitely still had food in the kitchen. So, and we still had cable and Wi-Fi and all that. So long as my bills paid, I don't care how dry my pockets is, because everything I needed was under that roof. So stuff like that, it don't bother me. But I just hope y'all enjoy this video, because I'm tired of talking. I think it's like 2 something in the morning. Well, I'm tired of talking, but I definitely can keep talking. But I think I'm gonna close out right here because this is probably it. And I feel like this video is all over the place because the way I picture talking about it in my mind, them words definitely didn't come out like that when it was time to record. But that's gonna be it for this video. Hope you guys enjoy. Thanks for all the love and support. We're on the road to 1K subscribers. Almost there. Let's get there. I've been working really hard. Yes, I was off YouTube for like 5 days, but I definitely started my job the other day. So it's like, getting settled in with the working from home situation thingy. But I'm definitely going to drop this video today. It's after 12. So today, which is Monday. If I can get a thumbnail today, I'll drop it today. But ain't no guarantee. And y'all, I know I'm sleepy because once I'm sleepy, I get a motor mouth. Like, my mouth just. But yeah, that's it. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you get notified every time you go drop a video, because like I told y'all, videos is coming back to back. And I plan on doing a truth or drink video by myself, and I also want to do a truth or drink video with 2 other people. So if y'all watching this video and y'all would like to do a truth or drink video with me, snap me or any of that. I'm gonna try to put my stuff in the description down below. But if y'all see this video, most of y'all probably already got my social medias because y'all in my area anyway. But if I do I'm doing a truth or drink video, but if you would like to be inside my truth or drink video, just DM me, snap me, message me on Facebook, any of that, and we can definitely set it up. Please be 18 or older, because the drinking age into 21, but the way this world set up, if you 18 or older, we can definitely do this video. I just need 2 people. And please have a good vibe, because when you get drunk, I need for you to act like you drunk and, you know, give off good vibes, good energy. So yeah, if you definitely want to do a truth or drink with me, just text me and let me know. We can set it up. We can set a date or something. Set a date, location. Wherever the location be, we definitely got to stay the night there. So I prefer it be 2 females that want to do it, or either one. One or two females is cool. But yeah, once again, that's gonna be it for this video. On the road to 1K subscribers. Let's get there. And I am out.